a Manchester City fan, I'm sure you love what your club did today. Well, joining me today to discuss Manchester City is Salemfly. Salem, thank you for joining me today.
It's a pleasure being here with you, so.
Thank you. Now, we're going to start with the team. What has actually made the difference? A lot of people will talk, it was Kevin De Bruyne last season, but this season, he was injured most of the time. Aguero didn't score even up to 25 goals in the league. How did they actually negate the season?
Yeah, this season was so interesting for Manchester City because they did one thing, and that is a team. This season was not like last season where one person pushed them up. This season, it was a teamwork. Everybody contributed. Aguero, you just said, didn't score up to 25 goals, but we have players in Manchester City that scored more than double figure. And that tells you what a team is. A defender can come up and do the magic. A midfielder does the magic at any time, not forgetting those in the front line. That's exactly what Manchester City is all about this season.
And let's start with the coach. Talking about Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. It seems that he has brought not just the change to City, even to England. He also wanted the Champions League. He actually didn't get it. But first, let's start with the coach, Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola is one of the best things that can ever happen to football. And when he came to England the first time, he told everybody, I'm coming to inculcate my ways of playing into this team and then into the league. Everybody thought, oh no, how can it be possible? This is an England team where things are done in the way we play, strong, force and everything, strength, bullish. And he told them, I will teach you how football is being played. And I can tell you, when he came the first season, he was trophyless. First season, and immediately second season, you know what he did? He lay a record, 100 points. Nobody have ever gotten that. That's called the Centurion. And the second season again, 98 points. Nobody have ever done that before. And the next team that followed him, 97 points, Liverpool. It tells you exactly what Guardiola is. Guardiola is a man that has been proven everywhere. At Barcelona, won all trophies. At Germany, won all trophies. Came to England, won 2 trophies, which for 10 years, no team have ever done that. He's proved to you that Guardiola is somebody that needed to be reckoned with at any time, and he has proven it one more time.
Okay, thank you for that. Yes, taking me to the defense. That's where we're going to be starting from. And very, very important person in that defense has to be Vincent Kompany. He won't be here next season, but this particular season, especially that goal against Leicester City, it was a show of character and a show of leadership.
I saw something that very amazing after that show, and that is, if you need a company, you will always prefer Vincent Kompany. That tells you exactly what he has done. At the initial stage, they were trying everything to get that goal at that time. And if that goal didn't come, I can tell you the league will have gone on that very day. And that is where you need your man, you need the experience, you need the motivation, you need the captain to justify why he is the captain. And Vincent Kompany proved that on that day. That goal, everybody was shouting, including Guardiola, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Aguero was just beside saying, don't shoot, don't shoot. Even the least of them all, that is Shevchenko, was telling his boss, the person that was in the team before he even dreamt of leaving the academy, was saying, don't shoot, don't shoot. But one thing he said is that at this stage of my life, nobody can tell me when to do something, and that's exactly what he did. He took the initiative, and he has never ever scored a goal outside the box, outside the 18-yard box, and that was what he did. And imagine a goal that became the life changer, the title decider for Manchester City. I want to tell you, Vincent Kompany is everything. Now he'll be going. He's not just going because the coach said it, even the chairman of the team said it. That is, this guy will go, but will still come back here. He's not going just like that. He's going to be player manager for Anderlecht. What are you saying? And I listened to one of the directors of Anderlecht when they said, we spent 6 hours with Kompany and we realized that this is the man for us. I can tell you, this Kompany is the best that can ever happen to anything.
I woke up this morning and I said, I'm going to do something today. I woke up like that as well in the last 5 games. It never happened.
I was just thinking to myself, don't shoot.
Vinny, pass me the ball.
Don't do this, Vinny. Please don't do it. Just pass the ball. That's it.
That goal could give us the win that we needed to get the 3 points and to go top of the league again. At that moment, we just wanted to hug him and kiss him and say thank you for that goal.
We finally made our score, or like that we scored a goal, and everyone is just like kind of going crazy.
I didn't think he was going to shoot because he hesitated a few times, but I'm happy that he shot now because obviously it went in and it's one of the biggest goals this year.
In my head, I was like, yeah, he has to shoot now. And then he shot, and what a goal. We was like jumping, it was amazing feeling.
Okay, let's go to the midfield that's considered the best midfield in England. It has to be for Manchester City, and we have to talk Fernandinho. They need a replacement for him. When Fernandinho was injured in that team, they suffered a dipped in form. They dipped in form in that particular one. How can they correct this particular one? It was a great season for them, but they still have to correct that place.
Yeah, they still have to correct that place. But one thing about Manchester City is that when Fernandinho was down, they did everything to readjust their way of play. And what did they do? Pep Guardiola did something very unique, and that is bringing Eke Gundogan into the midfield to taught them what to do. And I can tell you, go check the record. Immediately Gundogan came in, things went as if nothing happened. They kept on with it, and it was interesting. I can tell you, all they need to do, they need a player in that form of Fernandinho, which they will get. But one thing I can tell you is that Gundogan did what is needed to do at that very point, and that's why you can still see them. They defended the trophy.
Over the wall and in! Oh my word! Ilkay Gundogan!
Quickly, let's finish with the guys up front. He has to be Bernardo Silva for me.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
Outstanding forward has to be Bernardo Silva.
He was Manchester City best player of the season.
Yes.
And I can tell you, last season we talked about De Bruyne, but this season it was Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva did everything well. This season is like it was created out, captured out of that City team to just come and do something magical, and he did it perfectly well this season. He scored some goals you never imagined. Bernardo Silva scoring, the balls will not be as if it's a shot, but you realize that it will be difficult for any keeper to get to those boys, and that's what we're talking about. This season, it was immense, it was big, it was everything for Manchester City, and I can tell you, it never disappointed. Today, this season, I can tell you, Bernardo Silva is somebody any team will want to have, and I can tell you his value from almost 50,000 have risen beyond the imagine. It tells you what kind of team is playing in.
Okay, we have to end this quickly, but where we'll be ending is simple. They have done this season. I know they will regret losing in the quarterfinal to Tottenham Hotspur in the UEFA Champions League. But how can they step it up next season? It will be very difficult initially because you've won all 3 competitions in England. Can you do the same next season and also fight for the UEFA Champions League?
Yeah, but they will surely do the same next season because Guardiola said one thing that pushes him is to get better. And one thing that pushes all these players to is to get better. They've done, you said 3. Yes, everybody said 3, but Guardiola will tell you 4. Because he got the community shield, everything was this season, and I can tell you he got the quadruple, and that one nobody can take it away from him. Nobody have ever done it. He set a record last year. This again set another record for anybody to break. But one thing I can tell you, next season they have one thing in mind. We've done this. No, it will take a while, which might happen. It will take a while before another English team will do this. But for now, let's concentrate on the Champions League, and I believe next season they will go for the Champions League. Still minding their mind because they want to compete in all competition. That's the difference between Guardiola and any other team. He wants to be in all competition, and he did it very well. I believe next season it will still be the same idea, same motivation, same purpose, winning all available trophies.
Let me put you on the hot seat. Can City win the Champions League next season? Yes or no?
Yes.
I like that. I like putting him under pressure and he just say yes. Manchester City can win the Champions League next season. Hopefully that will be an achievement Pep Guardiola and the guys will bring in their kitty at the end of the day. Monsieur Salemfly, thank you very much for coming today.
It's always a pleasure. PrimeSports, the best in the world.